So, the healing process, I don't care what anybody says, the first few weeks suck.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very transparent. It's very tough because I'm very independent. I like to drive, I like to go as I please. I couldn't do that for the first 2 to 3 weeks. I needed help. I had to depend on people and everything. And you will be sore for a good while. I started feeling more like myself at 2 months. But the first, I'll say 2 to 3 weeks is rough.
I always say 2 weeks of ugly before it starts getting better. But the better process is getting, and then also too, you're wearing the faja, you're not used to the clothes, you don't know what to wear, you're trying to get the button, you get the button, it opens up, then you start all over again, you're in a sweat.
The ad boards,
the other boards, and then you try to go to the bathroom, and then if it doesn't go right, you spoil the faja, that thing's off again.
Yes.
It's the first, you're right, 2 weeks to 3 weeks, I would say it's the 2 weeks are ugly, the third week is starting to come into play, it's better, it's kind of feeling around how you can start getting back to your normal routine. Tell me something, I tell women all the time, until these come back on the lower back part, love handles, how much sensitivity is that?
When you first, yeah.
Ladies, I say it all the time. Everything starts to come into play. This is the last one to get that weird sensitivity, kind of numb, kind of prickly, kind of feels like every once in a while somebody stabs you. It's a very weird sensation, right?
Yes.
Don't you feel like that? I felt 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. And also I was getting like, this is normal part of healing. I was getting like random sharp pain.
Yes.
And that's what I was just getting. It's
like somebody stabbed you out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's nowhere. It's out of nowhere. It just happens. So you just never prepare for that. It just comes.
Now, but also I want to discuss, and I want people to know, because Andrew, a wonderful media guy, is probably going to break this up in sections.
Right.
But this is aftercare. And how crucial is aftercare? Because I kind of feel, I'm going to let you speak. Surgery is not hard.
It's not.
Surgery day,
that's
not
the easiest part.
Easiest part.
Aftercare.
The aftercare of the starting the healing process is a lot.
It's a lot.
And I kind of feel after you get through the first drainages, the next steps, how crucial are those massages, your whole eating habits, everything go?
Well, if you decided to get surgery, I'll say kind of just break out of that bad habit because you have to maintain mainly healthy fats. I'm not saying once in a while, here and there, you might have a little craving for this or whatever, but don't do it all the time because it will mess up your result. But healthy fats, as in me, like when I eat snacks, instead of because I love chips, but I can't really eat that as much. So I'll do like nuts, as in almonds. I'll do a banana with peanut butter. I'll do a cut up of apple with peanut butter. I even eat cucumbers. I love cucumbers.
Yeah,
I do a lot of hydration, watermelon.
Yes.
I did salmon. I don't really eat a lot of meat like that, so I mainly do like salmon, sometimes shrimp. I also do oats, oatmeal, quinoa, bulgur. I used to eat a lot of rice before, but I cut that down. Instead of me eating rice, I substitute that with a grain like bulgur or quinoa. Yes, and
you get protein out of it.
Yes, a lot of avocado. I love avocado.
Wait, I heard on the Facebook group they're saying avocado's not good for you. I'm like, what happened to avocado? What avocado did you do with anybody?
What?
Avocado's good. Like avocado didn't offend anybody. It's not ruining the BBL.
It made my BBL nice. That's what I got.
It makes breast nice, it makes skin nice. Avocado is like,
I love
you
avocado.
can't eat it over and over and over
Of course not.
It's still a fat.
It's still a fat.
It's a very good fat.
It's right.
Same thing. What happened with green tea? Why nobody likes green tea now?
Green tea?
Yeah, they said something with green tea.
I have no idea what y'all.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, ladies, I'm going to say something. Okay. You'll hear a lot of different things on these social media groups, and God bless all you women and all you gentlemen that give your opinions and your views and what you experience. But everybody's journey is different.
Yes.
And we will say, stay away from salt.
Definitely salt and
stay away from fatty, trans fat foods.
Yes.
Stay away from fried foods. That's what trans fat is, really.
Yes, of course.
If you stay away from that and you don't say necessarily can have something. We eat more on a clean, healthier diet. It's a faster recovery. It helps with the inflammation. Helps the body to respond a little bit better.
Yes.
It helps keep. Now I know you ladies will love that Fluff Fairy, but I know everybody's gonna cancel me in 2 seconds. But there's no such thing as the Fluff Fairy. Fluffing it. What happens is that your body now starts to come into play. It starts to contour back. The skin starts to retract back. Your buttocks with the transfer, the fat cells start to soften and fluff. That's where AKA Fluff Fairy.
Yeah.
And you start to see the transformation. Because in the beginning it's hard. It's like a little rocky.
Yeah.
It's little.
I didn't see that process until everybody's like, process is different. I didn't start seeing mine at 5 months.
Yes. So from anywhere from 3 to 6 is where this process occurs. 6 months is pretty much finished healing. Some people a year based upon your starting point. And I will say one thing, and I know that me and you agree on this.
Yes.
If you start out as not needing so much, didn't have children, don't have skin issues, didn't lose a lot of weight, your starting point is going to be a little bit different than a woman that is elder. I had children, I had some skin issues, and I had to go through my recovery. So don't get disappointed. Don't beat up on yourself. It takes longer for me to heal than a 20-year-old is going to take to heal. When we're older, we take a little bit longer. It's okay. It's like aged wine. We just take a little longer. So trust the process and make sure, Faha.
I still wear mines, and I'm a
post-op.
2 months post-op, 1 year and 2 months post-op, and I still wear them.
And then we also get massages, but you can take it off, ladies, once in a while. We all know that.
Of course.
And post-op massages.
Yes.
Crucial. A good post-op massage girl too. She has to know what she's doing. She can't kind of look like me and talk like me and just go like this. It's not supposed to feel good. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to hurt.
Yes.
Eating right.
Definitely.
Following up with your doctor.
Yes.
You have to follow up with them. You don't know what's going on with the body to know if it's normal or not. If you do not follow up with your surgeon, it's crucial to follow up with your surgeon. It's usually 1 week just to make sure your little incisions are closing right, that you don't have anything weird going on. And then it's usually like 2 months, 3 months, depending on the actual person. And then he likes to see 6 months more. So 6 months to the year if you're choosing to do something else, correct?
Correct.
So I think we got it. Right? Tell me the one weird thing on those groups that you answer. What is the one thing that you find over and over asked but not being answered right?
Well, in the groups, a lot of the females, they come to me and say, oh, I want to look like this celebrity and I want to look like that person and that person. And I keep explaining to people everybody's, canvas and everybody's starter point is different. So, if you don't have much to begin with, yes, you'll be sculpted out a little bit more better than what you were before, but you can't expect to go from small to exaggerated in 1 round. And I explain that a lot, and unfortunately, a lot of females don't understand that. They'd rather just go where they want to go to and get that look, but it's about being realistic, and a lot of people Photoshop.
So, let me keep it real. Yes. I love every surgeon out there. Every surgeon is unique in their own way. Right. Every patient also doesn't necessarily go to every one surgeon. You kind of find where your balance is. Exactly. So I agree. And in the plastic surgery world, we're all friends.
Of course.
Nobody knows that behind closed door, we're all friends. Yes. Some people specialize in one thing than the other. But the one common goal that they all have is your body structure. So if I'm smaller on the waist and I actually have hips and thighs, my projection and my outlook is I'm going to be smaller on the waist and come really in, and I'm going to be exaggerated on the hips and thighs. Now, if somebody is wider on the top, bigger on the boots, I didn't have to purchase them, aka I purchased them, and then narrow on the bottom. Her skin is only going to stretch out like a balloon as much as the capacity is going to do at that one time. Then skin lax down the road, and then they consider, that's why they go for a second or third round, because then you'll touch other areas and try to add to it. So for that, if I didn't start out where she started out, I am not going to get her results. So that's why we say it's not that surgeons don't like us showing us wish pics. Just make sure the wish pics are based off of the same or close to starting point.
Yes.
Because nobody, the whole point about us is being our own individual bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I believe plastic surgery, and my thought process is, you are all beautiful. God made us all different shapes and sizes. We're to enhance the things that bother us.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to look like everyone else. Because if everybody looks like everybody else, what makes me unique? Right? So I kind of feel like that's what this is about.
That's what
you are unique in your own way. I am that. Now, something I may want. I would love to be 6 feet tall. I would love long legs. We all know I like biggie boobies and big lips. But I didn't get that. I'm a short, little, curvier type of girl, and that's what it is for me. 50 years old, 3 kids, you know, and Dr. K did all my work. It is what it is. I just want the ladies and gentlemen to know out there, you're all beautiful in your own way. Every surgeon is great in their own way. Just everybody does something different. Some people make like others than others. There's nothing wrong with that. But just remember your own inner beauty, your own starting point, your own real results. So in Dreams Plastic Surgery, we believe real patience, real truth with this big mouth, and real outcome. And nothing's perfect because God didn't make us perfect.
Not at all.
Oh my God.
I
love you. I love you.